In today's video, we are going to look at the top 2 methods on how to choose a training shoes. Let's get right into it. Method 1. Choosing the right shoes for your workouts. Tip number 1. Pick cross-training shoes if you do both aerobics and strength training. If your workouts consist of different activities that require you to move back and forth a lot, a pair of cross-training shoes will give you extra stability while still absorbing shock, which helps protect your joints. Tip number 2. Invest in running shoes if you spend a lot of time jogging or running. If you spend hours running each week, choose shoes made specifically for runners to give your feet the support they'll need. Prioritize a shoe that has cushioning in both the rear and front sections to help absorb shock. Tip number 3. Choose walking shoes if that's your primary form of exercise. Walking shoes are made specifically to absorb lots of shock while protecting your feet from painful blisters. Look for soles made of foam or a gel foam mix. Tip number 4. Wear a flatter pair of cross-training shoes if you primarily lift weights. Flat shoes provide you with a better base that will help you keep your stability while you lift and train. Prioritize shoes with a rubber sole to keep your feet from slipping. Tip number 5. Get sturdy trail shoes for extra ankle support while hiking. If you're into outdoor activities like hiking or trail running, there are plenty of options for you to choose from to get the best shoes. Tip number 6. Pick cycling shoes with stiff soles if you spend a lot of time on a bike. Cycling shoes are both lightweight and stiff, which makes them perfect for people who love to bike. You can even get shoes that clip onto the bike pedals to help you maximize your rides. Tip number 7. Choose a studio wrap for support while doing activities like yoga. It's common to go barefoot, or wear socks while doing yoga, but adding a simple wrap can give you some extra stability and protection from slipping while you're working out. Plus, it's more sanitary than going barefoot. Method 2. Picking the best shoes. Tip number 1. Buy shoes in person so you can try them on and test the fit. It's tempting to buy shoes online so they can be shipped directly to you, but there is so much variation even within the same brand as far as fit and feel go. The best option is to go to a store that specializes in training and athletic shoes so you can browse multiple options before making a decision. Tip number 2. Check if your feet are pronated, neutral, or supinated to get the right fit. If you aren't sure, take a look at an old pair of training shoes and see where they're the most worn out. If the majority of the wear and tear is on the inside of the soles, your feet are probably pronated. If the outside of the heel shows wear, your feet are most likely supinated. If the wear looks even over the entire shoe, your feet are neutral. Tip number 3. Pick shoes that leave 14 to 12 in, 0.64 to 1.27 centimeters, of space at your toes. Press down on the front of the shoe with your thumb to gauge how much space there is between the front and your toes. There should be about a full thumb's width of space. If your toes are pressing up against the shoe, try going up a half or full size. Tip number 4. Walk around in the shoes to make sure your heel doesn't slip out. Keep in mind that the shoes will most likely stretch out a little bit, so they should feel snug when you try them on in the store. If your heel is already coming out of the shoe, try going down a half or full size. Tip number 5. Look for a rubber-based shoe for extra stability and gripping power. If you're concerned about keeping your footing while you're working out, choose a sole that is primarily rubber-based or a mix of rubber and foam. These are great for lifting, strength training, and outdoor exercise. Tip number 6. Get a foam-based shoe for a lighter option that you can wear every day. Pick foam-based shoes if you want extra cushioning and something that you can wear while either walking around town or getting in a training session at the gym. They're usually more lightweight and shock-absorbing than rubber-soled shoes. Tip number 7. Choose shoes made of flex weave or mesh for flexibility. If you move around a lot during your workouts, flexibility and breathability will keep your feet comfortable. Heat workouts and other high-impact or aerobic activities require your feet to move in a lot of different positions. A more flexible shoe will keep them from getting cramped. Tip number 8. Opt for more durable shoes for weightlifting and strength training. Look for shoes with supportive uppers, which means there is a structure to the top part of the shoe rather than just a layer of fabric or mesh. Shoes that keep their shape even when your foot isn't in them generally have more durability. Tip number 9. Replace your training shoes after 300 to 400 miles, 480, 640 kilometers. If you're exercising for 30 minutes a day, you can anticipate needing new shoes every 6 months or so. If you put in more time than that, you may need new shoes every 3 to 4 months. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel. If you have any comments or questions, please leave it on a comment section below. For more information, please check out the links in the description.